I've made this video before, but I want to do it again to kind of show some things off. So this is the first generation model Snackbox Micro. This is of the first production run. The switches inside are not stock. The switches that these currently have in are like these pinks. These are Kailh low profile pinks, but they're second version. The pinks are the second version. The first version is the ones that are in here. Well, okay, let me start off by this. We're just going to do an audio test. So I have my microphone literally right here, like this exact space right here, really up on the snack box, and I don't have any filters or anything on to dampen the audio because this is what this is about. This is the audio test. Okay, so like I said, the ones that are in here, they're like the pinks, but the pinks are a version 2. Do I have any on here? No, I don't. So I have to take these apart to actually show you. This is supposed to be a magnetic tip screwdriver, but that magnet's long dead. Okay. So I think the switch on my up button actually broke. It did. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Yeah, the casing on my up button broke. Okay. Well, I mean, you'll be able to see that. So that broke. But yeah, so the one that I had in here were these Kailh low profile blue switches. These were the okay, so like these two, the blue and the pink, they're basically the same thing, but the blue ones came first. The blue ones are harder to find. I think you can only get them from AliExpress at this point. But these are kind of the same thing. I have the blues in here because I like the springs on the blues more. They're a little nicer to press. But like, okay, so like even if we were to, right, so here's a pink. If we just put a pink in here. Oh, I can't use that one. Okay, here's a pink. If we just put a pink in here. Okay, we'll put. Okay, so it's like not screwed in, so it's not going to be like 1-to-1, but that's what a pink sounds like. It's not that different. Kind of the same thing. So anyways, I'm going to pull these out. So after pulling these out, I see that I actually did have a couple of pinks in here. I had them on my L1 and L2 buttons. So I did have pinks in here, but they were mostly blues. Anyways, yeah, if you don't believe me that this is a first generation snack box, there you go. I also just did a dumb. Almost lost my system buttons, but we're okay. But yeah, this is a first generation snack box. Even uses the bad micro USB. I'm just gonna put that back there. I mean, again, at this point, we actually could just put that back on like that. So, what are we doing? Showed you that I had these switches on here, and you heard how they sound, right? So we are going to be replacing these switches with, will this focus? I really don't want to read that. LowProKB Nocturnals. These are 20 gram force actuation, linear, no clicky, smooth press, and these are silent switches. So these are Kailh low profile switches, but they have been modified. So the casing that they're in is not exactly the same as these. These are official. These are first party. These are from Kailh. These switches. These are LowProKB specials. Okay, everything's screwed back together. We're just going to put the switches in. Okay, so we got everything back together. Now, are you ready for the new sound test? So I'm going to do an A-B comparison so you can hear the difference. Now, if you heard that and you're excited and you want to go out and buy a snack box because you think that that sounds awesome, but your snack box looks something like this. That's one of the clear see-through cases. You might want to hold off because these already have the switches installed in them. They have the same nocturnal switches, same ones. Here's what this one sounds like. So the reason why this one isn't really getting the benefits of silence that this one is getting is because this one is made completely out of plastic. There's no gaps, it's not hollow on the inside, it's completely dense. And because it's completely dense, it doesn't give air and sound enough time to like move around and vibrate within the case. Whereas this is a lighter, thinner plastic and it's completely hollow on the inside. So it's basically the same as older switches. So if you want these to be silent, you have to have this hollow case, or the solid case. If you have the hollow case, you're not getting any of the benefits. Now, if you just want these because these are 20 gram force activation and they're incredibly smooth and feel great to press, by all means, these are great switches. But if you're getting them for the audio, the silence of them, can't be using this one.